Number 30. Giving up means embracing defeat. An animal that is struck yelps and runs away. A human being considers why he or she was struck and what can be done to keep it from happening again. If you spend your time weeping over how painful life is, you are no better than an animal. If you give up, you only embrace defeat. Let me read it again. An animal that is struck yelps and runs away. A human being considers why he or she was struck and what can be done to keep it from happening again. If you spend your time weeping over how painful life is, you are no better than an animal. If you give up, you only embrace defeat. I think today's story is about the first truth of the Four Noble Truths, maybe in the second one, which is the first one is life is suffering. This is the first truth. And the second one is the truth about the cause of suffering. So we need to understand this truth. Yeah. And then that will be our first step in our spiritual journey. But many people, I think, in my observation, many people are they're just giving up, thinking that there's nothing they can do. All they can do is to distract themselves by enjoying the pleasure of the moment. Yeah, and then they just try to maximize the temporary happiness. And not many people spend time trying to find out the cause based on the law of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Everything that had happened had a cause. So if we have a rational mindset, we can try to pinpoint the cause why there are so many suffering in life. And if we have patience, maybe we will reach the conclusion. Maybe our desire is the cause of our suffering, or maybe anger is the cause of our suffering, or might be our jealousy. This conclusion is very close to the teaching of Buddha. Actually, this observation, understanding is very deep. Yeah, so that's a great improvement. And then they can go further, trying to find out what they can do to reduce their suffering in terms of those blind passions, desire, anger, and jealousy. Maybe then, little by little, they will reach a deeper part of the understanding of human nature, and that's a great achievement already. So we need to use our rational thinking, and based on the law of causality, we can go deeper into human suffering. That's I think that's what this chapter is encouraging us to do. if we just distract ourselves with temporary pleasure and give up thinking there's no solution in human suffering, then we will end up just being like an animal, and there will be no human dignity in that state of mind. We should get out of that mind and regain human mind. Human mind is try to increase our happiness by practicing good deed and reduce our suffering by refraining from creating bad karma. That's human mind. So human mind is very important to move forward on our spiritual journey. Okay, that's, I think, what we can learn from today's story. Okay, good job.